Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi, my name is Asha Nazira binti Zana Abidin from class AS201 1B1. In my presentation, I like to give you an overview of Chapter 9 and reviewing an article about mutualistic relationship in microbial ecosystem. I begin with the summary of Chapter 9. Chapter 9 consists of 5 subtopics. First of all, concept of competition. Competition is most typically considered the interaction of organisms of the same or of different species living together in a community that share for a common resource that is in limited supply. There are 3 modes of competition, which is interference, intraspecific, and interspecific. Next, this chapter also explains interspecific competition theory using Lotka-Volterra model. This model primarily used to describe the dynamics of biological system in which two species interact, one a predator and one is its prey. Complete competitors cannot coexist with no two species can occupy the same niche. And then this chapter also explains about resource partitioning. It is a process of natural selection that will force competitors to use resources differently and a way to avoid competition between species and allow for coexistence. Concept of niche reflects the environmental requirements of species, functional roles, food habits, and morphological traits. To ecologists, the niche factors that influence growth, survival, and reproduction of a species or factors necessary for its existence. And lastly, archaea selection theory relates to the selection of traits which promote success in particular environments. After that, I'll be looking at summary of Chapter 10. Chapter 10 consists of 3 subtopics. Firstly, predation, cannibalism, and mutualism. Cannibalism is killing or consumption of either all or part of the individual that is from the same species. Mutualism is a positive, reciprocal relationship at the individual or population level between two different species. Both species enhance their survival, growth, and fitness may be obligate or facultative. I choose this topic as my article review because I find it really important in the ecological succession. I also interested in mutualistic symbiosis of bacteria with humans that provide protection against other pathogenic bacteria by preventing harmful bacteria from colonizing on the skin. In return, the bacteria receive nutrients and a place to live. Next, there are different types of defense mechanism in carnivore relationship in this chapter. The first type is chemical defenses, second type is warning coloration. Third type of defense mechanism is mimicry. Next is cryptic coloration, then flashing coloration such as grasshopper. Next type of defense is armor and weapon. Alarm core is behavioral defenses when a predator is sighted, used to warn close relatives. Lastly, predator situation. Last subtopic in this chapter is functional response. Then I will move on to the overview about the article review. The article was written by 6 authors who are Chiho Murakami, Koshi Machida, Yoichi Nakao, Tomonori Kindaichi, Akiyoshi Ohashi, and Yoshiteru Aoi. This article also published in 2021 and contained about 8 pages. The title of the article is Mutualistic Relationship between Nitrospira and Concomitant Heterotrophs. This article emphasizes on the mutualistic relationship between autotrophs and heterotrophs would contribute to the stability and diversity of microbial ecosystems. Then, I'll go on to highlight what I see as the main objective of this study. In this study, the authors aim to investigate this microbial association, especially to distinguish whether the relationship between nitrifying chemoautotrophs or heterotrophs is commensal or mutualistic, and to clarify how heterotrophs promote the growth of autotrophic nitrite oxidizing bacteria, which is Nitrospira, and the study site is at Hiroshima University in Japan. Last of all, as for the conclusion of this study, the evidence provided herein that some heterotrophs promote the growth of Nitrospira suggests that the relationship between autotrophs and some heterotrophs is mutualistic rather than commensal. Not only Nitrospira but also other nitrifying microorganisms may therefore exhibit a similar mutualistic relationship with various heterotrophs. In addition, the possibility remains that other tested heterotrophs will also have the potential to promote the growth of Nitrospira but not exhibit under the tested condition, because some heterotrophs did not grow efficiently. In the present study, the author of the last NSM medium derived from the supernatant of Nitrospira culture for the cultivation of heterotrophs without the addition of extra carbon sources. I agree to the authors as this is to clarify whether heterotrophs could exert their potential to promote the growth of nitrifiers under the conditions in natural ecosystems where heterotrophs grow using metabolic byproducts of Nitrospira as sole carbon source. Therefore, the results obtained in this study were considered to closely reflect the actual interactions between nitrifying organisms and heterotrophs in natural ecosystems. However, these substances have not been completely characterized in the present study. Moreover, the mechanism of growth promotion might be varied among the microbial types in addition to supplying GPF but remain unclarified. My solution is that additional studies are required to obtain a comprehensive understanding of interactions based on these chemical compounds. Aside from that, the result obtained in the present study suggests that heterotrophs positively affecting the growth of Nitrospira are not rare. Rather, a considerable proportion of heterotrophs in environments are likely to positively affect the growth of nitrifying chemoautotrophs. That's all for me. Thank you.